Alright, my speech today is on being a dietary aide at a nursing home. First thing I'm going to talk about is the dress requirements. For males, you're allowed to wear any shade of blue, dark blue, light blue, doesn't matter as long as it's blue. And for females, which is like the picture on the screen, you're allowed also blue any shade, but you're also allowed white, and also you can have any kind of flowers like you see nurses wear sometimes. Alright, getting into what they do, they load and deliver freezers that kind of look like this. They're on wheels so they can be easily moved, which contain stuff like milk, ice cream, little butter containers you pull off. You ever seen the little things like that? Pull the plastic off of them. And these things called nectar and honey liquids. Now what they are is stuff that helps the patients better swallow the liquids, because some of them have difficulty swallowing. And the next thing is these carts. What they have on them is these freezers, which have ice in them and water. The actual cart doesn't look like that. It's a little taller, but it's a picture I found on the internet. So they can have cold water to drink, because up on the floors doesn't actually have that cold water. Next thing that goes on them is ginger ale, pudding, and coffee. Now what the pudding's for is like I said, for the back on the nectar stuff, for the patients that have difficulty swallowing. And this is actually for their medicine for the ones that can't swallow. It helps them swallow their medicine. Now when they actually start to go loading the food, I've leveled to make it easier to see. The guy that stands at number 1, all he mainly does is calls out the food tickets, gets the trays prepared to be loaded for food. He lets the cook know vital information, like what kind of diet they are, if they're a regular diet, if they're grind hard or spoon-fed. Oops. I have to go back. Alright, okay. Number 2, loads special requests. What I mean by special requests is like sandwiches, soup, cereal, and stuff like that. And the guy 3 is just the cook. I'm not going to get in him. But number 4 is the guy that actually adds the cups for the liquids to go in, and also puts the lid on top of the food, actually keeps it warm. And this is what a finished tray typically looks like. It will vary depending on what nursing home you are at, but it looks something like this. That's actually a caddy. It looks like when it goes on, and there's the food being loaded on. The napkin, I put this on here just to show you. Whenever your dietary aide's not doing anything else, they are folding them things. Those has to be hand folded, and those go pages. So whenever you're not doing anything else, that's exactly what you're doing right there. Okay, now getting into the actual washing it up. After everybody's gotten their food, have eaten it, and is ready to start getting ready for the next meal, they can split between 3 different jobs, which involve 4 people, but it's only 3 jobs. First one is takedown. What they do is goes up to the floors, retrieves the caddies, the carts, and in the freezers, whatever's ready for the beat to fall back down. They get those. They start unloading them. They throw any scrap food that might be left into the buckets. They throw any trash away that might be left. And they also get any cups that's on the tray. Sometimes they put those on the carts. Any cups that's still on the tray, they put them into a cup rack. They also put any bowls and plates into the sink to soak in soapy water. The silverware goes in a bucket, which has a special chemical that helps sterilizes them. And after that done, you get the bowls that you put into the sink, you wash them, get all the food stuck, because if you don't, that cleaner right there is not going to get them loose. So you get the cup racks, the silverware, and all the food waste. You put the food waste in a bucket, because you don't throw all that away. It would weigh down the trash bag. And you hand that to the next one, which is the sprayer. What they do is they spray the dishes, get it ready to be actually sent through. Once they do that, they also, like I said earlier, there's cups that sometimes are put on the carts. That's the sprayer's job, is to unload all the carts, the lids, whatever's placed on that, and get it ready to actually be used for the next meal. Now the last job is a put up. Basically, like this name is, they just put stuff away. And that's my source, http://www.elmbrookhomes.com/pdf/dietary+a+job+description.pdf.